Hello. I decided I want to do like a video about like tinkering. So if you play a gnome in EverQuest, you get access to the tinkering trade skill. This is a gnome exclusive, and you always start with 50 skill. But yeah, I'm just here in the bank right now. But in Akanon, like you can pretty much do all of this in Akanon if assuming you have enough skill. And if you're at the front of the bank, like you literally just go. He's not far from the bank. You can just go here. And it's a guy named Rylin Coil. Like literally everything you need to take your skill to 175. Like can be sold max on everything. Like pretty much max it out for like the classic Kunark Velas era. I think around Looseland or maybe Plane of Knowledge, like Plane's Power, you can take it higher, but in this era, like 175 is pretty much the max, and literally everything you need for that can be bought from. Oh, it's right there. Yeah, there he is. And I just fell in the water looking for him, so he's behind there. Okay. But everything you need, far as I know, should be able to be bought from him. It's been a while since I've done this, but this guy here, Rylin Coil, yeah, so he sells tinkering. He's the tinkering supplies merchant. He also sells toolboxes, which you'll need. Toolboxes, like I said, this is the tinkering item thing, and of course, it's also worthy to note that these are giant-sized containers. These are strictly better than backpacks as a container, because the backpacks are only large. These are giant. They're both 8-slot, weigh 3. Yeah, and if you hold control, you can literally just open it up like that and use it as a container. If you hold control, click. So pretty nice. Later expansions, you can get a deluxe toolbox, which is the same, but has 2 more slots. Will be like 10 slots out of 8, but since on this prog serve, apparently they disable the other ones, because normally this guy would sell them, and I certainly don't see them, so, but yeah, like, we pretty much just want to start with, like, a recipe called Flameless Lantern, which is pretty easy, but to make Flameless Lantern, though, we need, something called Firewater, which, you need to buy some Gnomish Spirits to make, but fortunately, this guy also sells Gnomish Spirits, and Gnomish Spirits plus Water Flask, gets you a Firewater, so if we I go into my inventory here, open my toolbox, and we just need to search Firewater. Boom, look at that, we got 100 of each. Combine, and we're just going to auto inventory. We just want to combine all of these until we've got, because we're going to need a lot of these Firewater, so just going to combine all of these, and so I'll probably make a cut here, and I'll see you when I'm done with this. Also, before you start crafting, like, and this applies to pretty much any trade skills, I do recommend getting this merchant's perk. It's $2.99 a month. Or if you want these other perks, you can actually just pay $4.99 for all 3. Which is, like I said, the other ones aren't too bad either, but the merchant one is super important for crafting because you get an extra 10% chance of skill ups, and you're already going to be spending a long time doing these skill ups, and you'll be spending a lot of platinum. Doing this will save you some time and money, and it's totally worth it. Like, you don't have to renew it. You can just do it for 1 month and be done. It's either $2.99 or you could do the $3 or $4.99 if you want the extra perks. There's an extra $1 for the other ones, but it's totally worth it. Plus you get 2 extra inventory slots, which will definitely let you put a couple extra bags for those slots while you're doing your crafting, so you don't have to manage your inventory as much. It's just super nice to have. I totally recommend it just while you're trade skilling. Like, again, you don't have to keep doing this every month. You could just pay the $2.99 while you're trade skilling and then cancel it after. But yeah, I'm gonna get this here on I have this on my account here. Alright, here we go. That's the last one of those. So the next thing we want to make are these flameless lanterns, which is we need to get the large lantern in the metal twine from for that, but he should sell them both, so large lantern, so buy. Want to buy a bunch of these. Let's see if we can find the metal twine. Metal twine, is this something that's stackable? Yes, it is. So let's try 92 of these, and then fill up the rest of my spots with, like, large lanterns. You're gonna go through a lot of coins on Nexus. Well, really, pretty much any trade skill in the game, you'll go through a lot of coins. Or to have money on you. You still have some room. You are encumbered. No, really? I'm shocked, guys. Okay. Alright, so now we just have to start doing these. These have a trivial of 68. Oops, you have to didn't search that. I did 68, so should take too long to get this, but see, we're already 51, so nice. Failed to lack skills, so you literally just do Flameless Lanterns till you get to 68. But this one's not too expensive, so that's why we start the Flameless Lantern, because they're fairly cheap to make. And I should probably look at the actual stats of one of these. Flameless Lantern. Weighs 2. My Lantern of Glooming Deep weighs 5, so it is slightly better, at least weight-wise, but you can't use it in range, so I don't know if it's brighter or not. But that's not a big deal. Don't really need a lantern. But yeah, so I'm probably just gonna do this till we're almost, actually, we might get to 68. I might have bought too many lanterns. Like, we're scaling up faster. So that merchant perk, I think, is adding us some value here. I might have overbought on this stuff here. Going up faster than I thought it would. Yeah, maybe I shouldn't have bought that many. I was thinking it'd take longer. Yeah, so don't overbuy. So, yeah, don't overbuy. I just way overbought on these things, so I'm gonna have to sell a bunch of these back. 64, yeah, it also helps if you have good charisma. I do not have that on this character. My charisma is 72, that's terrible. I'm gonna get, like, terrible prices. That is the thing, gnomes usually have terrible charisma, so... Oh, there you go, we're trivial, so... yeah, that went way faster than I thought it would. So we have to sell all these back now. Yep, that was silly. Oh, well. It's like, so at least it's not too expensive. The metal twine I think we'll need later for another recipe, so... I don't think we have to hurry and sell that, but... Yeah, to my notes. Looking at my notes, sorry. Yeah, no, so I don't think we... I think we're fine on that, so I just need to sell these back. Dude, I mean... Alright, so we are done with the Flameless Lanterns. Now we just need to do our next one here. Which should be the... Gosh dang it, trying to open this. Should be... I might have to buy the items and then do the combine just because I think it's a bit higher, but we want to look for some... Oh, here it is. Yep, it's right here. Stalking Probe. Awesome. I know it's a bit higher, but I'm like, I was hoping we'd actually see it. So, we got Firewater, but we need gears, metal rod, and bottle. So, we just need to get 2 gears, bottle, metal rod. So two gears for each combined. So, it's not too bad. We just buy the gears here. These cost, this is where you start costing some money. These cost 8 platinum each, so if you're buying a bunch of these, well, that's quite a bit of platinum. The metal rods and the bottle, I don't think they're too expensive. This is metal rod, right? Yep, metal rod. Yeah, it's, these are not too bad. I think we just... we need a lot. Let's start with 50. We bought enough gears for that, and then bottle. It's called a bottle, right? Bottle. Yeah, it's like I'm trying to move up in the thing and it keeps moving the whole screen. Yeah, see, this is another cheap one. We'll start at 50 here. Not to sell back as much stuff if I'd overdo it again. But yeah, so then we just start combining. And we got 69. Wow, this might go a lot faster than I thought it would. Stalking Probe. So we're trying to make a Stalking Probe. There it is. Stalking probe charges 5. Explore dangerous areas for you. I said it's someone's like a eyeball like thing, like a little. I forget what they call them. Just called the stalking probe, but it's like a mage is going to have a spell, cast a spell like that. I forget what the spell's called. I've never. I have played a mage. I have played a mage to like level 60 something before, but I mean, I've never mained a mage. Like, so I have experience playing a mage, but yeah. So yeah, we're already setting 1. Like, this might go a lot faster than I thought. I thought I was gonna have to spend hours on this. But so far, we're going really quickly here. I am okay with that. Fast is good. Okay, and I just gotta do this until we're done here, or until I'm getting my skill, so I'm just gonna make another cut. Alright, so I've made it to 102 on my, Stalking probe. I also just got my achievement. Also, one thing I forgot to mention is there is this make all button here. I forgot to mention because I was trying to tell you, but you can actually just have the things and it literally just automates the combines until you're out of recipe components or until your inventory is full. I did have to go make some Firewater in the meantime, like I said, but I forgot to mention that, like, while I was talking earlier. I was showing you how to combine, and then I totally forgot how to mention that, but that will just makes you not have to click less. I mean, it won't make it go faster. It just means you don't have to click. It'll just auto refresh and then auto inventory this stuff. But yep, I got my Tinkering 100 achievement, so that's cool. But yeah, none of the stocky probes, we just sell them back, and then that. So these are worth 13 platinum, so we get to recoup some of our costs here. I don't think the focus effect's that cool, so, or not the focus, the clicky effect. Alright, so the next thing we want to make is something called powered gloves, according to my notes. Oh boy, can I not see it? Powered gloves. Oh boy. I have to just buy the items here. Now some of them you don't get to see it till you've made it at least once. So I'm gonna buy this stuff here. So it says I need, right in my notes, I need metal twine. I still have that. Gears. We can buy some gears. Buy 30 of those. Sprockets. Steel-lined gloves. Oh, wow. Well, these are not, I guess I should have experimented before buying that many, but that's fine. Experiment, so we just want to try to put those items in the thing. Like I said, if you don't have the recipe in your book, sometimes you have to make it combine once. So we can just grab the things here, grab one of these, metal twine, grab a sprocket and a gear. A gear and a sprocket. There it goes. Boom. Powered gloves, nice. So, let's see here. So now we should be able to just do like normal. It should be in my recipe book now. Then this is something you have to know about crafting. Sometimes stuff will not be in the recipe book until you make it once. So sometimes you have to see, now it's right there in my theme because I made it, so now you can just auto combine. So it looks like it didn't quite buy as many as I thought, so that's good. It's like I should probably start by, I'm like, wait, maybe I don't want to go to 30. I should double check, make sure this is working. So I have my notes are good. I have my notes, so they're on my other screen. I'm just reading, like I said, they're good. But yeah, see, now I'm just auto combining. And yeah, this goes to 122. So this is your next item. A little over 2,000 platinum in. I'll probably have to sell back some of these though, so shouldn't be too bad. The powered gloves, they have 5 strength on them. You can equip them, get 5 strength. It's only usable by the races listed there, but is usable by all classes. Not a great item. Like if you're like a super noob, I guess it's not too bad, but figure out how much platinum you need to actually start leveling this up. Probably not that accessible to newbies. Alright, finally got the thing to 122. So we don't need to do these anymore. We just want to sell these back. Hard gloves, they sell for 34 platinum, so we are losing a lot of money now. So yeah, let me just sell this stuff. Alright, so now we have a couple of choices. The next thing we could do is the Tinkered Catapult. The other option should be something called the Aqualung. Or so yeah, see, I think it's called. Right, it's like yeah, Aqualung, which I think goes to 148. But that's a lot more expensive. We will want to go to the Aqualung because that is a required thing for like the one we need to do after that, which is Rebreather. But there's one catch to this one though, because you need to have a shaped ash recurve bow for this one. So, like I said, it is like I said, some people just skip this one, go straight to the Aqualungs. The other ones need other stuff. So, but if we want to go Fletching route. Because you have to go to the Fletching. You have to go find the Fletcher. Which means you need to go back over here. Alright, so we have to... just hit the wrong button. But you have to go back to the main building, like where the bank and stuff is. That's where a lot of the trades, their other trade merchants are. So we just need to go back to the bank area. It should be in one of those rooms near there. Yeah, now Fletching route, then you just have to buy a Fletching kit. Pretty much do the same thing Fletching until you have enough Fletching to make the bows. But I said this should be the cheaper route than just going straight for Aqualungs. But we're just going to show you this for completion's sake. This is I'm trying to do a full video here, but Fletcher. I remember looking for him earlier and I'm like, I can't. I know I found him earlier, I just can't remember exactly which room I found him in. And the jewel crafting. Bar. Here it is. Okay. This one here. Clockwork Bowyer. That was right the first time, but yeah. Oh wait, she doesn't sell the Fletching kits. Alright, so I went out and actually got myself a Fletching kit, so I have one now. So what we need to do is go find myself a low-level recipe with doesn't cost too much. Like I said, some of these here. What are these here? Medium, build point, bundle, parabolic, large groove. It's round, so this is probably what we want to start with is this class 2 wood point arrow. This stuff should be pretty cheap. So field point, arrowhead, like that's actually 56. Yeah, let's just buy like 70 of each of these here. Parabolic. Boom. Pretty much we're gonna do the same thing here. The Fletching is one of the cheapest grade skills, so this will save us some money on the... Like I said, you could go straight for Aqualung, but that's an expensive recipe. And doing this first will save us quite a bit of money. Bundled arrow shafts. Wooden... gosh dang. There you go. 70 here. And large groove knocks. The 5/6 copper. So these recipes are pretty inexpensive, and then we can just auto combine these till we get all these done. And I'll meet you back here once I got this done. Alright, so now I got the skill to 46, so now we just want to refresh, find another next recipe up that's going to be too expensive to make. Medium groove, shield cut fletchings. I want to stick with the wood one. Alright, I guess we'll do this one. So we need shield cut fletchings. Buy those, buy little point arrowheads and medium grooves. Alright, and then let's do this till we get to 82. Alright, we ran out of stuff. We're at 80, but I think that's enough to just move on to the next one. We're getting closer. I'm like, that's enough. Like, we can just, like, this fletching's not too expensive. Carved ashwood, recurve bow is actually the one we need. Hemp. That's the one we need, is a hemp one. Go back here. No, wait, it's no, ashwood, not elm. That's ashwood. Recurve, yes. The trivial is 128, so if we can get up to 128, we'll be good. Large groove knocks. Hooked arrowheads. Bundled bone shafts. Not that expensive. Wooden arrow veins. Where it gets the most expensive? Okay, but that's fine. Hooked arrowheads. Bone arrow shafts. And large groove knocks. And let's just go to 85. Boom. Alright, so we made it to Fletching 122, and I got a bit overexcited. Like, this is carved. I actually need the shaped ash recurve bow. My notes say it should be like trivial 140 something, so... Oh. There we go. Yep, so, okay. Yeah, hemp. So I would need... Enough said. Apparently they don't sell the Boeing stuff here, too. So we're just gonna go probably just make like a banking alt and Kellyson. So ashwood bow stave. Hemp twine. Planning tools. This is where it starts getting a bit more expensive. I'm just gonna go back to the bank, which is literally right here. Put some money in the bank. And then go to Kellyson. I know where to buy that stuff in Kellyson. I'm not sure if I can even buy it here in Akanon. That's one thing. I'm like, oh, like I said, you could just skip the whole fletching thing and go straight to the Aqualungs. But the Aqualungs are just a lot more expensive to make, so I do recommend doing the fletching. It does take some extra time, but I do think it is the best route. So I will get that stuff and be right back. Alright, so I am back. I got the stuff. I don't wanna... Let's see, ashwood. I should be able to, and my understanding is like the shapey tool, if I remember correctly, I get it back if I fail. I don't think I get back if I succeed, but if I end up buying, if I end up not needing all those, then well, it is what it is. We'll see what happens, but this is one trivial 148. We're gonna need quite a bit of these, but fortunately it's not too hard to get this stuff. Yeah, just telling me I lack the skills. I get my planning tool back. Oh, actually, looks. I guess I only need one planning tool, because even when I succeeded, and I'm actually still have it. So yeah, that was a miss buy. I didn't need to buy those extras. Oh well. All right, so I made through pretty much all my stuff here. I have a few more spaces. Like I said, I ran out of inventory space, but I think we're probably good. I mean, I can probably sell some of this stuff back. Maybe make a couple more. See, we don't need those. Yeah. I think we're good. So we just need to go back to the other guy. We're so encumbered. That's fine. So the next thing we need to do, just go back through Rylin Coil. Alright, so what we want to make is the tinkered catapult, so we have enough to try one combined. So what we want to do is we need gears and metal twine. So gears, let's fight 23 for now, just so we can get through our current inventory. Sprockets. And 18 metal twine. Then we'll probably have to make more Firewaters. But we'll go through this. Hopefully we'll be able to... Hope we made a tinkered catapult. Nice. Alright, so we're now at 135, so we're gonna stop here because there's no point in continuing that, but next recipe will be Aqualung. It's gonna be one of those I'm gonna have to do it manually. I just gotta go look at my notes here. Alright, so now that we are at 135 tinkering and I've sold back all the catapults and stuff, I don't need them. I need to go find fresh fish, which is a different vendor. We just need to go to the fishing merchant. Okay. Fell in the water again. Fresh fish, here we go. I knew there's fresh fish somewhere. We'll buy a couple of stacks of these. Then we just go back to the... Then we just go back to Rylin Coil. Because everything else I need, he sells. Alright, so we got that. The other things I need are... Like with the mesh. Need to double check my notes. There's like a couple different types of mesh. It's the fine coral mesh I need. Alright, so I need these. These are expensive. You see the price on those? 200 platinum. This is why we do the fletching and the catapults, because this recipe costs some money. Alright. Gnomish bolts. Metal rod, metal twine. And there's one more item I need. Silk line, steel helm. These cost some money too. Yeah, this recipe is where you start putting some money into this thing. That's why we do the catapult to raise the trivial, because So the fletching is automatic. You could just jump straight into this recipe, but it is definitely more expensive to do that way. Shoots. Okay, we're gonna have to move these over here because I need my experiments. Need to be able to experiment here. There we go. Alright. I don't know why I did that. I'm like, that's out of habit, not thinking, like, wait a minute. We didn't need to do all that. We could have kept one of these in here, too. So, we just need to combine, like, everything I just did. One of these. One of these. One of these. One of these. Is that everything? Seems like there might have been one more. Oh, the fresh fish. That's right. We need the fresh fish. Fresh fish. That's why I bought the fresh fish. There it is. Fresh fish. Combine. And there we go. We made the Aqualung. Boom. First try, we actually got one. So this kit has 20 charges of Breath of the Dead. It's actually really nice because you can literally just use the charge on this to give you Breath of the Dead 27 minutes. So if you want to go to Kedge Keep or something. But we need these because these are actually the one of the components for the next recipe to do, and that's called a Rebreather. But now that we have this, we can probably just go like open it up. The recipe should be in my theme now that we've made it. Search Aqualung. They're right here. So now we can just combine them until we get our theme here. Probably turn on auto make all as we go up to 148 with this one. Alright, so we ended up doing that. We just got to 148. I made a couple more just because we do need these in the next recipe, so it's having some extras isn't bad. And then we need to see if we can find a quirking device. Let's see, I wonder what that takes to make. Branches, Sylvan Oak. Oh, you need blue diamonds. Ha! That would be an expensive recipe as well. Okay, I have to do this one with the experiment. Nope, there it is. Nice. You can find it. Okay, so see it has the Aqualungs there. The rest of these here, we can buy metal fastenings, lime-coated meshings, shark skin tubing, plate mill helm. Okay. So metal fastening. A stack of those. Shark skin tubing. Where it starts getting expensive, but if we're gonna max out our tinkering, we will need these lime coated meshes. Gosh, we're gonna have to not gonna have a lot of space. Plate mill helm. Now this is where like this is the kind of thing where you want the oh shoot, where can I get a plate mill helm? I'm gonna have to go to the armor merchant. Gonna have to go to the armor merchant, I think. Wait, actually. Oh, no, it is here. Look, we can buy it here. I'd had this one, so only items I can use selected. Okay, let's just see how many we can buy before we run out of stuff. Oh, that's out of inventory space. Rebreather, nice. Rebreather. Rebreather. Alright, you can buy more. Alright, so I ended up running out of Aqualungs. We're up to 157 on tinkering. So if I want is I probably need to go make some more Aqualungs. But we are starting to burn through platinum really quickly, but we do have quite a few Rebreathers here. Rebreathers, they sell for 700 platinum. Like, you can sell these for a lot more to players, though, because these have Enduring Breath Worn, but also super important. The Warrior Epic, the Jagged Blade of War, you need 2 of those to complete that quest, so you can actually sell these for more, like, in the auction channel. Or if you're on a server that has a bazaar, you could probably sell more there, but, there is no bazaar on this server, so I have to do this the old-fashioned way. Yeah, so what I think I want to do is go back to the bank, deposit these in the bank, and then come back, make some more Aqualungs, and then make some more Rebreathers. Alright, so I went to the bank, rearranged my bags, We should be good to make some more Aqualungs and then go back to making Rebreathers. Aqualungs, we need fine coral mesh and still limed helm. Okay. Alright, so I've went through all my stuff again. Like, I'm almost out of money at this point, so we've spent 94,000 platinum on this. I have quite a few of these Rebreathers though. I can sell those to other players. I could sell some of them back to get some money back to the merchant, but that would be terrible efficiency. Yeah, I only made to like 159 skill. Like after you get past 150, the skill up started going really slowly and started getting really expensive here. But Rebreather is the last item you can even make in Classic. Like that's the highest trivial, so I have quite a few of those. I don't think there's a point in actually going higher than this. I was hoping to like get it closer to max, but I'm running out of money here, so I have to pretty much call it quits here. But now that I have Rebreathers, like I said, I can sell them, but they're also super nice because you can use them on your character. Just like I said, you can equip them to give yourself Enduring Breath Warren. Right, so you can come to a place like Kedge Keep, like I said, so long as you have it equipped, so that you will have Enduring Breath, be able to breathe underwater just fine. Like I said, there's some other zones in later expansions like Siren's Grotto and Velis, the Grey and Looseland. It's not underwater, but it is airless, and then of course the Plane of Water and Plane's Power. So it's just a useful item to have access to. Yeah, it's not a great stat helmet-wise, but Enduring Breath is a good effect, and it's good to have access to it. Plus warriors need for the warrior epic, so again, you can sell it for some money to other players. Anyway, that should wrap up this video on tinkering. I hope you guys enjoyed it, and as always, thanks for watching. If you want to see more content related to EverQuest, check out the video below where I create my character and complete her Bertoxus Initiate quest.